Intro to aerial yoga today. We're going to allow the body to be supported in this low-hanging fabric. See if you can find some freedom working with your hammock. See if you can surrender your weight to your fabric and allow it to support you. And most of all, just have fun.
My name's Diana Zilli. I started to take acro yoga and aerial yoga lessons, being able to let go and just be held. As a single mom, I was just constantly busy and going and doing everything myself. For me, it was a process of surrender, just floating. It was awesome, and just giving in, letting myself be held. As a psychotherapist, I have to overanalyze everything. I started going, whoa, there is some really cool stuff that goes on with this. You're finding that sense of self and that safety within the silks. In particular with people who have PTSD, some kind of trauma history where they feel like they don't have a sense of self, then yourself is your primary point of reference. And learning how to trust, learning how to use this other set of senses. And when you can get that whole different sense of self, you can tap in to what's right there inside of you, the part of you that wants so much to be healthy and safe again. Aerial yoga absolutely moves people from being a victim to being empowered.
Hello, my name is Jacqueline DeVore. I am a holistic trauma psychotherapist. Trauma is something that's really stigmatized in our culture, and people think that they haven't suffered trauma because they haven't been in a car accident or gone to war, but I just find that that's completely not true, that it's part of the human condition. And it is hard to trust our own bodies, especially if there's any sort of physical abuse component. The mind kind of splits itself off from the body. And so learning to re-inhabit the body and also trust your own self in the fabric. Aerial yoga can be a microcosm for relationships with others. So I know this fabric is an inanimate object, but it's holding you and you're trusting it to hold you. And I think that can translate to trusting others. The hammock is low enough to the ground that if you do fall, you're not going to fall very far. And sometimes falling is what you need because it's the big fear that you're facing. Trusting yourself to know that you can handle it, even if you do fall out, even if you do land on your face, so to speak, that you'll be okay.